Hey OP fam, what's going on? OP Lukman here. Welcome back to the channel. Big Mom's birthday campaign is here and I'm really excited to talk about this balancing adjustments for certain characters. But before that, One Piece Bounty Rush recap. You can click on this review and you'll see your own recap. So, my highest league score was 14k. At that time I got 109th place. And this is my top 3 most used characters. And Luffy is number 1, of course, because I really liked using him back then. And Rayleigh is number 3, surprisingly. Yep, I used Rayleigh a lot as well because I like to pair Rayleigh with Luffy because both of them are green. And even sometimes I replace Rayleigh with Oden. All of them are green because my main right now is green. And what else? Yep, yeah. Top 3 classes and elements, all are greens. And this is, well, some statistics. Alright, so you can also check your own recap there and share it in Twitter so that we can get 10 Rainbow Diamonds for free. So now, regarding balancing adjustments, I think the highlight here is Prime Whitebeard, of course. As you've seen in the title, yes! Prime Whitebeard finally got his heal after so long. So we're gonna have this maintenance on this 22nd of February 2022. Such a beautiful date. And after that, all the character buffs for these characters will be implemented. So first, the normal attacks are adjusted to be easier to land for Prime Whitebeard Mihawk version 2, Sengoku and Dressrosa Sabo. For the skills, Prime Whitebeard, he got damage buff, so increased damage inflicted by 50% after using skill 1, or maybe during using skill 1. Yeah, I think, maybe when using his skill 1, he got 50% more damage inflicted. And then for skill 2, easier to land. For Dracula Mihawk, skill 1 easier to land as well. Plus, you'll get 20% attack buff after you charge your skill 1. If you don't charge your skill 1, you don't get this 20% attack buff. And this attack buff will be on for 20 seconds. So make sure to charge your skill 1 so that you get 20-second time for 20% attack buff for Mihawk. For Sengoku, skill 1 easier to land, plus now all the step will have ignore defend. Before this, only 6 step. The step 6 has the ignore defend, but now all your hit will have ignore defend when you use your skill 1. That's nicer than before. Skill 2 easier to land. Dressrosa Sabo, skill 2 easier to land. Skill 2 is the one that you give like a one blow, right? One fireball, one fire blow. Usually, sometimes you miss the skill. Now it's easier to land, which is good to know. And for Ace Marco, if you charge your skill 2, you'll get 20% defense buff afterwards for 20 seconds. So that's nice to know. Same goes to Kuzan. If you charge your skill 1, you get attack buff 20% for 20 seconds. So before this, Kuzan, Ace Marco, and Mihawk version 2 doesn't have any buff. But now, they add this 20% buff if you charge your charging skill, and the buff will be affected on you for 20 seconds. So that's nice to know. And CP9 Kaku, skill 2 easier to land. Skill 2 is the long neck charge attack. Not charge, I think. It's just a long neck attack. Yeah, so before this, I sometimes miss the skill as well, but I think after this, it'll be easier to land, so that's good to know. Now, Whole Kick Island Brook. Before this, when your Soul King is spawned, if your skill is just at level 1, the enemies will get 10% attack debuff. And if your skill is at level 2 until 5, when you spawn your Soul King, the Soul Demon there, the enemies will get attack debuff by 20%. Now, they increase it until 30%. So whenever you spawn your Soul Demon, the enemies will be inflicted with 30% attack debuff. And while Soul King is there, same, 30% attack debuff for the enemies. So they just increase 20 to 30%, and cooldown they reduce it for 3 seconds. I guess at least it's still better than before. So before this 62 second, now 59 second. Right. So and then Baby 5, finally Baby 5 got her Nullify Stagger for skill 2. You know, the bazooka. It's not bazooka. It's the missing missile gun. Now for the traits, yes, this is it. Prime Whitebeard. Before this, for the character traits, what do they add? They add Nullify Tremor, the same thing. When ally is KO'd, defense buff 10% up to 50%, still the same team. Oh no. When before this, just when an ally from your team is KO'd. Now, when you or an ally from your team KOs an enemy. Oh, so what they change is, before this, you gotta wait for your own allies to be dead, then you get defense buff. After this, you don't need to wait for your allies to die anymore. What you need to do is just attacking, either you or your friend attacking and KOing the enemy, you get 10% a buff up until 50%, meaning that you just need to have teammates that can kill easily. Imagine Roger did like 2 KOs instantly, and then you did 1 KO, you get 30% buff already. So I think so that's the changes is about. Alright, and for a set period of time for using skill 2, change down to stagger effect. Now trait 1. After KO enemy, increase attack by 15%. This is before the changes. Plus increase team boost gauge 5%. Now, when attacking enemy with skill 1. Oh, you only get attack buff by using skill 1. Just by using, not KOing enemy, but just by using skill 1, you get attack buff 15%. If you use your skill 1 time, you get 15% attack buff already. If you use your skill 1 2 times, 30% attack buff, and so on until 75%. That's the max attack buff you can get. So that's so you need to build skill 1 cooldown medal set if you wanna get your attack buff to be quickly increased. Yeah, some suggestion. That's just a suggestion, I think. But yeah, I think that makes it easier. It doesn't matter whether or not your skill hit your enemy. Just by using your skill 1, you get attack buff. And then trait 2. Before this, when attacking an enemy inflicted with tremor, you get skill 2 cooldown 15%. And now, after the adjustment, you get 15% HP recovery when you attack enemy inflicted with tremor. Oh my god. Well, at least now he get HP recovery, but is this good? I mean, you still need to make sure your enemies are inflicted with tremor. Then you attack them, then you get 50%. So that's good. I think that it needs to follow with your I don't remember which. Yeah, both skills give tremor. So it just basically means that after using your skill, whichever skill you use, you need to keep attacking them directly. I think after using your skill, and then one hit give you 15% HP. Second hit give you 30% HP. Yeah. After you use your skill, your enemies get tremored. Then you use your normal attack, 1 or 2 or 3 hit to get 15 and 15 HP recovery. I think that's not bad. At least there's HP recovery for this Whitebeard. Okay, now Swordsman Mihawk. Before this, you get 20% recovery. Now, after the buff, you'll get 30% recovery from the damage. And before this, change down to stagger effect. Now, change down to stagger effect and nullify status effect after using skill 1. Oh my god. Finally, Mihawk can nullify status effect only after using his skill 1 though. So he needs to use his skill 1 first, and then for a set period of time after using skill 1, he gets status effect nullification. Alright, now Sengoku. Before this, when you or your ally enters the trait area, 25% HP recovery and defense boost 20% for 10 seconds. After this, still 25% HP recovery, but defense is boosted by 30% for 10 seconds. Alright, so you have 10% more increase for defense buff. Oh, plus when dealing damage on the third hit of the normal attack combo, knock enemies back. Oh my god, Sengoku is now gonna be like Garp for his normal attack. Now you can use Sengoku to cancel Oden or Yamato from capturing the flag freely just by using your normal attack. That's nice. And when in the area around capture treasure, damage reduction 30% before this. And now after the adjustment, you still have the damage reduction 30% plus skill to cooldown 50% just by staying in your treasure area. Before this, you get skill to cooldown when your allies are near with you. Now you don't even need your allies after the adjustment. You just need to stay in your treasure area. Your skill 2 will be cooldown by 50%. Plus, you get more HP recovery, 15% when you knock back enemy. Plus skill 1 cooldown just by knockback enemy. Maybe you wanna do metal set with knockback to give you more HP? Yeah, at least now Sengoku is a bit more usable compared to before, I think. Okay, interesting. Now Sabo. Before this, when attacking enemy inflicted with flame, increase damage. After this, when attacking enemy with flame, you increase damage plus HP recovery 10%. Nice! So 1 hit, 10% HP recovery. If you do 2, 3, 4, 5 hit, 50% HP recovery. But you need to, yeah, just by using Mera state. I think if you can use 7 Warlord stack to stay in Mera state for a longer time, then you can always continuing healing while burning or putting a flame in the enemies. Now trait 2. When attacked by enemy, higher percent chance to get damage reduction 30%. After this, you'll get 50% damage reduction when you are in a Mera state. Yep, the more reason for you to stay longer in that Mera state. 7 Warlord stack to go for. Port Gas the Ace or Ace Marco. When strength is more than 50%, damage reduction 20% change to 30%. Alright, 10% more increase. Kuzan. When attacking enemy inflicted with freeze, increase damage 20%, recover HP 5%. After this, the damage is still the same, 20%, but HP recovery is increased by 5, so 10% per hit. So that's better than before, and you need it. Yeah, you need it. Alright, and Kaku. Before this, when you capture treasures, skill to cooldown 30%. Now, you get skill to cooldown 30% plus HP recovery 15%, just like Snake Man. Is it Snake Man? Snake Man is 25% or 15%, I don't quite remember. But finally, Kaku now has HP recovery. He just needs to use his skill to run around and keep capturing flag. And trait 2. Before this, when using skill 1, boost speed 10% for 10 seconds. After this, 10% speed after using skill 1 for 15 seconds. Yep! With this adjustment, Kaku is now need to be used. Just go and run around and capture flag. Be annoying just by capturing a lot of flag. So that's how you want to use Kaku after this. So that's it for the adjustment. So far, not bad. But I still think that Roger, if he can get well, I think the HP recovery from Tremor is not bad, because sometimes maybe to KO, I think he needs HP recovery from KO as well, because with high attack buff, it will make it easy for him to kill. But okay, I guess we'll have to try this buff first to see if they can be used in League with this buff. So what are your thoughts about this adjustment? What do you guys think should be fixed more? And is this adjustment good? So let me know in the comment below, and take care. Bye bye.